The NTS/NTU series is a true sine wave DC to AC inverter. NTS 250p/400p is a built-in type. NTS 350, 450, 750ths, 1200, 1700, 2200, 3200 is a standard alone type. In addition, the NTU 1200, 1700, 2200, 3200 series have their own UPS function. Next, we will introduce the main functions of the NTS/NTU inverter. The first is the output voltage and frequency setting function. The NTS/NTU series has 4 types of AC output voltages and 2 types of frequency to choose from. The second is the power saving mode setting function. Pulse is sent out by the inverter per 3 seconds to detect the load condition. The signal is calculated through the internal controller to judge the load size and decide to continue standby or start. The third is the power on-off remote control function, which can turn on or off the inverter remotely. The NTU series has UPS function. It can be used as a backup power source to offer the electric energy for the equipment when the mains power is interrupted. We will take the NTU 1200 as an example to perform the function measurement. First, we will do the output voltage and frequency setting test. Set the SW switch to off, on, off. Turn on the power switch. At this time, the output is a 220 volt and 50 Hz sine wave. Next, set the SW switch to off, on, off. At this time, the output is a 220 volt and 60 Hz sine wave. The voltage and frequency can be selected according to the output setting table in the specification, so we will not do the tests one by one. Second, we will do the power saving mode test. Set the PIN4 of the SW switch to on. Then turn on the power with no load. At this time, the inverter sends out a pulse detection signal. When the load is detected to be 0 ampere, the inverter will keep working in the power saving mode. When the resistor load is added, the inverter will jump out of the power saving mode. Then we will do the remote control test. First, turn on the power. When the RC switch is short out, the output will turn off. When the RC switch is open, the output will turn on again. Finally, we test the NTU series AC bypass function. First, connect the electric power supply 220 volt to the AC input inlet. At this time, the output voltage is 220 volt. Then, turn on the power input switch and the input 48 VDC is connected. At this time, the output voltage maintains 220 VAC. Turn off the electric power supply 220 VAC. At this time, the input power supply of the inverter is switched to the DC supply 48 VDC. The transfer time of the output voltage is less than 10 milliseconds. The NTU series can be used in the place without electric power supply or used as a standby power supply. The NTU series can be matched with NPB series chargers for station wagons and for use in outdoor environments, or as a backup power source for the monitoring system. This is the introduction video of our true sine wave inverter NTU 1200.